It's election day, and college students across the nation are making their ways to polls and sending in ballots. But how much of their vote matters? Department of Political Science professor Dr. Sean Kane explains why the college-age vote is crucial for this election.
Hawaii is on alert as Hurricane Lane has caused mudslides and major flooding in the central and western parts of Hawaii. Hawaii has not seen a storm this strong since 1992. We're at the Moonwalk extension of the riverfront stage, and as you can see, it is very cloudy out. We are currently looking at 77 degrees, with temperatures of the day reaching the mid to low 80s this afternoon. As you can see behind me, there is a nice crowd that has already started entering the stage. The gates just opened roughly 30 minutes ago, and people have already swarmed in wearing their hats, sunscreen, and umbrellas just to make sure that they're okay for the weather.
And how have you seen President Tetlow work with students directly?
Well, she's incredibly visible, and as always, she is open to open listen. She met with the Commuter Student Association just a few weeks ago. She briefed the entire Student Government Senate on it just last Wednesday. She was visible and in attendance at the Black Student Union 50th Gala. So she just goes above and beyond at being visible, at being transparent, and answering any question that folks may have.
The building is on fire, move down.
A one-alarm fire broke out at the site of the Hard Rock collapse this morning. According to the New Orleans Fire Department, demolition contractors were in the process of cutting steel girders when sparks ignited roofing materials on one of the upper floors. The New Orleans Fire Department is currently on the scene. Officials say it is unlikely that the fire will spread throughout the building.
Every day is something different.
Fisher's Jewelry employee Louis McDaniel came into work but was not surprised that the Hard Rock site had another incident.
We don't know if it's going to come down or what, but it's been too long for this building to still be up here. Now it's on fire.
The building is coming up on its one-year anniversary of the original collapse on October 12th. New Orleans Fire Department has no injuries reported. I'm Jaime Jimenez with PAC News.
So I think it's just given us power to our collective voice to hopefully make some change.
A national theater initiative is raising questions and awareness for the New Orleans theater community. The Breath Project is a call to Black, Indigenous, people of color artists to speak and give their voices to this movement.
Specifically what it is that we're looking for pieces that are 8 minutes and 46 seconds long in response to George Floyd, which really sparked the not Black Lives Matter movement, but really internationally, and kind of the protests that we continue to still see today.
Artists of color here in New Orleans, in theater specifically, have just had enough.
Loyola University New Orleans adjunct professor Sherry Marina teaches a course titled Black Theater, where creating a safe environment to have these conversations regarding disparities in theater is a focus.
I want to share the knowledge. I want you to get excited about this little piece of American history that you probably don't know about.
Senior theater student Isaiah Jones is one of many young professionals who see the racial disproportion in companies but won't let it get the best of him.
So all that you can do is rely on your talent and know that your best is good enough.
The Breath Project will use these submissions for a virtual festival in October. This will be a living work that will be accessible for high school and college students.
Break out of the tradition of what's always been done. As the world is changing, you got to be able to break out of that.
I'm Jaime Jimenez with PAC News. Loyola is notorious for their citywide Snow in December event, but with COVID-19 measures in effect on campus, things were celebrated a bit differently this year. The Saints may not have gotten the win they wanted, but the fans at Tracy's celebrated anyway. Hurricane Florence has dropped to a Category 1 as it made landfall at 7:15 this morning at Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. As of now, there have been no immediate reports on deaths. The storm will continue to move northwest. Tomorrow is the first day of a month-long celebration for the Hispanic community. From September 15th to October 15th, there are national festivities commemorating Latin American countries that celebrate their independence. Feliz mes de la Hispanidad. Y eso es todo por hoy. Síganos en nuestras redes sociales y que tengan un muy bien fin de semana.